um, this artist's narrative assignment. Um, the artist definitely looks like they understand the requirements of the project because the images do tell a story. Um, and they definitely, one thing that stands out is they are uploaded all in order, which is very nice because it makes the story easier to tell, um, and it gives a better understanding of what is going on. Some of the things they used is definitely the lighting to their advantage. So the images that are outside, they definitely it's easy to tell that it's at night because obviously it is dark, but also the porch light being on, it isn't necessarily an illusion. It's an actual advantage they used. Another thing they used is angles with images such as this one, as well as that one. That one also. A lot of the ones where the character is just the center focus of the image, they use different angles to portray different things, kind of show how he's feeling. All together, the images tell a story. It kind of shows the aftermath of coming home and receiving this letter, and then feeling a certain way afterwards, and going to this low point, and then ultimately just feeling bad. Um, it definitely seems like a very possible situation that people experience in their day to day lives, or someone who might have been in a similar situation. It just seems understandable and relatable. Um, I believe the story is really just coming back home from work, bad news is at your door as soon as you walk in or open the door, and from there it just all hits you, and it's like this pile of bricks and you just don't know what to do. So then it leads to looking down and just being like, I don't know. And then alcohol comes into play in the images, and that just seems like the next best thing. And they turn to that. So feeling so low that you're turning to alcohol to help with the pain. Um, but ultimately, it leads to being sick, throwing up, hungover, and then with the end, just feeling like it's it's hard. It's gonna suck, but you'll get through it. But ultimately, just kind of reflecting. Um, One image that specifically stands out to me, well, two, I guess, are the blurred images. I definitely think they tell a better story of basically how the character feels like in their head and not just what they physically look like, which is kind of nice because it gives a better idea of what they are going through in the situation. I mean, there are two of them, so they both say that. It definitely also plays into the fact that the character was supposedly drinking, so they were able to show kind of like what it's like to be drunk, and like an image kind of portrays that. Um, it kind of gives an inside look into the character's mind and their feelings into that moment. Um, as far as images, or an image that I do not like, or not necessarily don't like, but like I just kind of feel is weak or just could use a little bit more improvement, would probably be this one. Um, I don't feel like there's much of a story behind it. It just kind of seems like something happened and it was random. Um, it tells less of a story than the other images do. It just kind of looks like he has a cigarette in his hand and he's just blowing it out or about to put it in his mouth or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something super attractive. But overall, all of the images definitely tell a story, which is really nice because you kind of can understand where it's coming from. Um, I definitely think the artist could add more to both the end and the beginning of the pictures. Maybe give an understanding of like what happened before this, like why they got here, and then with the end, maybe like a next day feeling, so you can kind of see how maybe it progressed. Basically, just expand the story and not keep it super short.